Today we're going to be building the perfect minifigure scale tie Interceptor MOC from Brick Vault. And I ordered these through Vonado. So this is going to be the first MOC that I've successfully built. I have several I'm gathering pieces for, but this is the first one I could order as a full kit from Vonado and put together. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so having never put together a MOC before, I find this kind of funny. So you build these two parts right side up, right? And then you flip this one upside down. And you can see where this brick fits into this space here. I can do this one-handed and show you. So it kind of clicks together just by the brick spacing there. And then what is actually going to hold these two things together is that you use this 2x8 on the back, and then you put a bunch of these cheese wedges on here that will hold these together. So that's something you're not going to see in an official Lego set probably ever. Alright, since this is a MOC, there are no bags, but my other camera just ran out of batteries, so I guess this is a good stopping point. We just kind of finished the cockpit module of the tie. Now this is a MOC, and I don't have any official Lego bricks on it, so I don't have the TIE Fighter printing on the windshield. I don't have it on the top piece. I've ordered both of these, I think from Brick Owl. So I'll be replacing those with actual Lego parts when it comes in, so that I have the prints on each of these, because those prints should be identical to TIE Advanced Prototype 1. So I like the fact that the designer, Jarek, rounded off the entire cockpit. I mean, it really looks TIE Fighter-esque. Kind of like in the movies. I really like all the detail and stuff on the back. I'm laughing while I'm putting it together though, because there's so many things that you would never do on an actual Lego set. And like, you know, having these two just be upside down and pinned together on the side but not stick at each other. I don't think you'd ever see Lego do that. You can't actually use the hatch to get them in there. They got to go in through the front window. Some of it is it's very clear this is meant to be a display model. For instance, like if you touch this thing in the slightest, this thing comes out of state and you got to push it back so it lines up. And then these things tend to move around a lot, especially when you're building it. And these are these round pieces on the back are only held on by one stud, and they're kind of pinned in place by this central circle. So it's kind of funny. You'll probably see me laughing a lot in this video because there's just so many things you're like, what the heck am I doing? And then you do it and it makes sense, but when you're building it, you're like, I have no idea what's going on here. So it's pretty cool. I do like how it looks, and obviously I'm not going to play with these. They're just going to go on a shelf, but just be aware that, you know, I don't think this is for little kids, and it's definitely going to fall apart if you try to play with it. All right, moving on. I think we're going to leave it off here for tonight. For you guys, it'll just be a blink in the video edit. But I am done building for tonight. This has taken me at least a couple hours because there's so many strange building techniques, but it looks really cool once you get these together. You can see these just butt up against each other. They're not locked in with studs because they face the opposite direction. The studs are on top and then on the bottom. And then all this stuff on the side kind of locks the two halves of the wing together. Just for an official set, this would have the little Imperial thing on here, but it doesn't. You've got your little, I don't know if these sensors are blasters. This is the Interceptor, so it's got the forward swept wings. You can see all the cool greebling on the inside of the wing already. Well, the wing struts, really, this has the wings that are kind of angled in and then forward. So that's really cool. It's there's a lot of things in this that are super interesting. And if you've never built a MOC before, it can take a little while figuring out what the heck you're supposed to be doing. And it's also, you know, keeping some of this stuff together before you put the other parts on it can be a challenge too. But once you get it all together, it's pretty cool. Basically, all these parts on either side of these wing struts are what hold these two halves of everything together. So it's holding the end of this whole structure together because it's two separate halves facing each other here. And then it holds the the actual wing strut itself together, you can see there's two separate halves here where these meet. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we'll pick this up tomorrow. Alright, I totally lied. That's going to be it for this video. We're going to split this into two parts because you guys like shorter videos. So we'll see you here next time on Set It Star Off Topic.